Um, Firstly, welcome to the other world according to Bob. This is a non-traditional media review, or in other words, a comic book review. Yay! Okay. Um, we only have 3 books this week, and one I didn't want to include in this pile because I wanted to include it in the milestone pile, but I can't find milestones in history. I'll review that when I get to it. When Mom actually finds it for me. But for now, we have Icon hardware to keep you tied over. Mircleman versus something completely different. Mighty Python joke. And the event of last week instead of the year or the millennium. Reign of Lazarus reign. Oh, anyway, my opinion on that hasn't changed. I read we read that issue. This uh the Omega issue. We read the issue of the actual event, as you can see here. I want to get wrong because I'm sure someone would come after me, be it my friends in my personal life or you here. But yeah, let's start with something happy. Let's start with Miracle Man. Okay, Miracle Man. I remember the plot of this one. Uh, as opposed to Lazarus Reign or whatever. I Yeah, we'll get to that when we get to it. But the fact that they built in this book when Miracle Man makes the world achieve world peace, they build a religion, and the aliens are coming down, and Alan Moore talks to him some more, and the church still gets destroyed. Yeah, regardless of there being world peace, these 2 or 3 guys get vaporized because the aliens, this species, are invading. Um, Kid Miracle Man continues his slide into evil. Yeah, and that's basically the whole book. I mean, they didn't confirm or deny if he killed those people at the mountain at the end of the last issue. So, and they didn't stop my theory that it's going to be him fighting Miracle Man or evil young Miracle Man from now on. You gotta reprint the issue where young Nasty Man gets introduced for the first time, which is interesting because it implies Mircleman is hopping through the multiverse. So, yeah, I'll, I'll keep my eye on that. The issue itself gets a 4 because I would like an answer to some of these questions, and I feel you could do that without spoiling the story. So, um, but at least it was memorable. Unlike this. This, I maintain, won't be remembered in the next 10 years. Mircleman will be. Because they finished something they set out to do, they finished it. And it may have I can't talk today. It may have taken them 30 years, but they finished it. Uh, Unlike this is just a cheap ass cash grab. They could have they could have finished Billy Batson's story in a Shazam book. But no, they had to have me pick up this one to finish the story. Which, at the end, it has a ad for Monkey Prince. This character, he's kind of like what Resurrection Man was for the 1 million event, where he was a big thing in that event, but probably won't be a big thing in the next 10 years. Everybody will forget about him. But, um, the needless to say, the ad for Monkey Prince, I I'm considering picking that book up over picking up the end of this. Yeah, I'd rather find out what happens to Monkey Prince previously over what the main book they're trying to sell. So, I'll give it a 2, and that's being nice. Yeah, 2. Yeah, and now on to the book that I really enjoyed. Icon versus Hardware. I know the second part of this milestone issue is out. It's a one shot. It ties in. I don't know how yet, but I know it's out. Don't spoil it in the comments. You never do, but don't start now. That's not groovy. That's not groovy. Anyway, I contemplated looking up stuff on Benjamin Banneker for the milestone video I wanted to do. But I didn't do that because yeah, he he is a very fascinating figure, but um maybe next time. Let's start with the small list. Stuff I didn't like about this book. I didn't like that they're making the original Static the alternate universe. This Static, the new one, should be the alternate universe. It's like saying us old fogies all just need to go over in the pasture somewhere and curl up and die. No, I'm not doing that. I mean, I I still like Icon. I still like, and but I really didn't like that they made the new guys the Prime universe. I mean, come on. It's a small list, but that was my big nitpick. Anyway, stuff I liked about it. I liked that it did this. It, it had parts where it it wrapped reminded you and wrapped up reminded you what was going on and in the book and wrapped up little loose ends here that if you read all that, it felt like a Star Wars where the credits are coming down, and anyway, it was really cool. And Icon and Hardware both get one. It wasn't just like here's Hardwares, here's Icons. So yeah. Anyway, I liked Raquel's story. I like that she's not taking the whole being picked on by the rich kids lying down. Um, I like that it's gonna somehow tie in with hardwares and icons. I like that I really related to hardware and how we went back in time and how we found out things things you might not want to find out about your family just by going back in time. I too am curious to see what they do with the drug dealer. Um, I think my favorite part of the video speculation. I think he's going to do something with the Blood Syndicate. Because DC's really big on the Blood Syndicate right now. Um, yeah, this doesn't happen, but it's a cool enough cover. It gets an extra point just for being cool. And yeah, let's see, what else am I missing? I mean, yeah, the artwork is okay looking, but feels like it feels like you're it feels like you're reading an original Milestone. Sorry. And this, I knew I was missing something, is where he kills Alva and forms a, a time anomaly that he's going to have to clean up or leave it hanging by the looks of the next Milestone book, which is Milestone's 30th anniversary book. Um, looks like he's going to form a divide, but Elva was alive then too, so I don't know. Because Elva was alive in the original books, so maybe the divide stretches out even further than what I'm thinking. But anyway, an icon might be immune to time. Kind of like Superman, but uh, looking aside from his 0 hour issue. His 0 hour issue where everything gets erased. Everybody forgets about that one. Um, yeah, good issue. No booster gold. The Mom, come down here, please.
Uh-oh. Yeah, Mom. What? What?
I moved the camera. I was on the last book too. See? Say hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom. There you go, folks.
Sorry.
What book were you on? I had to move them when I said.
Icon B Hardware. Or Icon Hardware.
There you go.
I can get your opinion. Mom, do you think that Icon might be immune to time and might be immune to the cosmic changes that you remember how hardware it just ends with him saying, Curtis, we need to talk.
Yeah.
He flies to his office. He's not taking no shit.
Yeah.
This ain't a Booster Gold book. Was what I was gonna get at.
Yeah.
He
He
is,
has to be immune. He's an alien.
but
So
Superman's not immune to time, and
he just ages slower.
yeah, he's.
So maybe he ages slower too.
But do you think he Do you agree with me in saying that he remembers the other timeline?
Oh, probably. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
I see what you're saying. Yeah. I thought you meant just because he's been around for so long.
I know the two icons got to meet too if the two statics
Are
meet,
gonna meet. Yeah.
but I, I'd like to see how they deal with that. Anyway,
Yeah. I didn't think about that. Yeah, you're probably right.
it was a good book.
Yes, it was.
3 out of 4. I mean, 3 out of 5. Disregard the first thing. 3 out of 5. Um, because my major complaint and how I feel we're being my generation is being pushed aside in regards to the milestone books. Um, I still liked it. It was a lot better than Lazarus Rain or whatever. It will be talked about in the next 10 years, but that really makes me go, if they're making the original guys the alternate timeline. Again, please no spoilers as in regards to milestone 30th anniversary. This is only Icon hardware, but yeah, that's all we got this time, folks. I'm sorry if you picked up any of these books and thought, "Oh, I'm getting a Booster Gold story," or "Oh, I'm getting classic milestone," or "Oh, I'm getting the next 52." You're definitely not getting the next 52. Um, I really want to do a video on why I think they should bring Wizards of Mickey to America. But let me know if I should do that. Let me know what you think. Should they bring Wizards of Mickey to America? Is my reason. Is it too off the wall for this simple comic book review? Um, yeah, I'll do a whole video on it if you want to hear more about my opinion. But, um, really looking forward to what we have planned next. Really looking forward to the fact that they are going to give me more Shadow Cabinet to look over in my Shadow Cabinet multi-part review. So really looking forward to the fact that I got a couple other books I want to finish too. But until then, I've been Bob. This has been The Other World According to Bob. And shame on you! Bob out. Just trying to get the people's money.